Hello, Sky here in part 40 of Sonic Origins. Also the final part for now, because it's the last of the details. I'll be discussing what I think about this boss. Well, the bosses first. This one has to be one of my favorite bosses. It's iconic. Enough. I would do this for the strategy, spin dash. Enough time, you could jump on the platform and hit him again. This enough time to hit him 3 times before jumping over to the other platform. This boss, I would technically do this. Just wait until it drops down. On the far side. Also, I have noticed the trailer for Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Wave 2. I will be discussing it on a later date, which is going to replace one of the future things I was going to do. It won't be immediate, but it would come. The part 2 of, well, let's just say, predictions, technically, because I technically guessing what could be the theme, and I managed to get Mushroom Hill. No, thinking about Sonic, I was thinking about Mushroom Gorge. For Mario Kart Wii, though it was in the wrong cup. I will explain it on a later date. Just for to let you know. This boss, though, this is not a boss at all. It's just a chase scene. Sure, you can say a boss because it's difficult in certain ways. But that's like saying all the bosses in the Sonic game are going to be playable. It's just a huge chase scene. It's possible to beat down Eggman. But you got to do it in a certain way. I mean, that literally shows. This boss, due to the mission mode, it's not one of my favorites, and you got to tip for this boss, stand on these. What I do for this boss. Hold up, let me try something to get back to that point. It works. But it's only for one life. What I would do for this boss is do this for the middle bit, and then try to land it perfectly on that bit. Though sometimes that could happen if you're not paying attention. This really gives you the advantage of getting a good places to hit the bad guy, and you get enough height to get high enough to do that. Final boss, it's good, it's just if you're doing with the strategy, it would take a long time. It's like that. What I would do for this boss is this, spin dash over here. When that goes on, then spin dash when it fires. If it wasn't for a spin dash, well, drop dash more like. One of the possible amiibos might be foiled. It's pretty simple actually. Though it does leave one thing to be clear. It only covers 3 of them for Sonic. And now it's just questioning it at the right volume for hearing for the cameras, for the music. And that's the boss rush. But before I end the video, it's time to unlock some of these. Or more like show you. So you don't worry about it. It does take some time to get through all these and slow. So it's most likely gonna leave for the video to be longer. And I understand you could pause the video. So you can take your time with this. And now I'm questioning if the TV stream too bright for the camera to detect the pictures. I think you might need to dim it down a bit. Oops, sorry, I just realized I was going a bit too fast there. This does take a while. But what I would do for the next Wave 2 possibly video, if you can call it that, is defend my case for the first prophecy, first part of the prophecy, wait, was I saying prophecy? I mean, prophecy. You know, basically, for part 2, I will defend myself for part 1 of the prophecy videos, if you can kinda call that. And I understand I am re-saying some things, so just making it clear. But for the second part of the prophecy videos, part 2, for for Mario Kart 8 anyway, I would do the same tactic, though since Wave 2 came out, there's been some new information and patterns revealed. So I would be taking into account those. And I may as well say it now, but I would say it again in the part 2 prophecy video I'm going to make after the 10 videos of live streaming. Just thinking my lines through. We didn't know at the time that there's going to be new courses in the second cup of a wave to appear. It might be hinted at Wave 1 with Ninja Hideaway, but now it's confirmed. Nintendo have we said some things. Technically, Nintendo did say there won't be any new tracks, but with Wave 2, that's the disapproval. And it also means any track, anything they said could be a misdirect of any sort. And don't tell me you weren't fooled. We all didn't know at the time that there was going to be new tracks. Unless you're one of those people who look at leaks. Though I am thinking about implementing some. But I'm not going to primarily do leaks. If it basically saying what the track could be. Oh, went too fast for that one. This does take a while. I would full stream it all, but that means going in and out of those sections a lot of times, and it would take too much time. Plus, people already done this, so I won't bother doing it. You can do it on your own time if you have the game. I also understand this might be where you go out of the video, since people who have the game Huh. Sound like the when my machine is up. I'm running. Huh. A bit louder than normal. I won't go through the music because that's basically music from YouTube games. So, what the next videos be would be the drawing section. I can confirm it now. Though I have been debating on something for the longest time. For, well, from the birth of this channel. Ever since I made the randomized machine, it went on and off because of, well, if you know the thing I am about, well, more like thinking of doing for the next videos, then you would understand why I was debating on it for the longest time. I am proud to present the new drawing playlist called We Drawing YouTubers. And you understand why I was debating on it for the longest time. I did say I would draw we draw the person who kind of inspired me to do something like this. Well, it's a completely different concept. I won't inform the YouTubers because I want it to be a complete surprise for everyone, including the person who I'm redrawing. The redrawing playlist will be live stream. Well, I would have a break from YouTube. Well, more like have a 2-day or 1-day break. I may change my mind on that. It's just so this video has time to come up. I also thought of rules for that playlist, since it's based on YouTubers, well, redrawing YouTubers. I thought about having a rule set for it. I will be putting the rules on DeviantArt. Well, once I set up DeviantArt anyway. But I think the video's almost too long, so this be the last section. I will be back to show you the middle scene after the boss rush, by the way. Well, for the next time it lands on video game for Run My Machine. So I can do the whole section of CD. well, Sonic CD. And maybe one more image for you guys. Well, it was something I was really debating on. Also, I don't have a Demonaut set up yet, so that be something I'll be doing soon. Setting up Demonaut. I'll be placing the rules of how things work, and when it goes onto the animated section, I would animate a rule set for it. Okay? And you can understand why I was debating on it, because young YouTube channels don't have enough money to defend against copyright. And I have a... This is basically a redraw. You could technically call it fan art, but I'd be doing it in my way for the redraw characters. But anyway, I'm Black Marine Dragon, and I see you next time you pop in. Bye! Sorry, I started to babble a bit. Also, I thought to have a bit of a break so this video gets time to be seen. So, yeah. Bye!